Hello, a warm afternoon to each one of you. Welcome to the webinar on Career Readiness through Competencies organized by the Career Guidance Cell in association with IQAC K College Mannanam. Now, let me invite Dr. Renu Jose, the coordinator of Career Guidance Cell, heading Department of Economics and the vibrant force behind this program, to welcome the participants. Please.
Good afternoon to all. Respected Principal, Dr. Bridget Paul, Vice Principal, Dr. Father Xavier CS, Resource Person of Webinar, Professor St. B. Mathews, IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Mathews Chitterley, faculty members, and enthusiastic participants. It's indeed a privilege to host a webinar on Career Readiness through Competencies. One of the many terms that you will likely to come across during your working life is career competency. These are the skills required to successfully perform a job. The career readiness of college graduates is a pertinent issue in higher education and in the labor market. Many students mistakenly think that obtaining a college degree automatically leads to a good job and a successful career. However, if you are not career ready, it will be difficult to obtain employment and thrive in the workplace. This webinar will discuss the core competencies that will help you to prepare yourself for a successful entry into workforce. Let me move on to the duty vested on me to formally welcome this August gathering. I welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Bridget Paul, who is the guiding force and backbone of this institution. A hearty welcome to you, ma'am, to this webinar. I cordially welcome our beloved vice principal, Father Dr. Xavier CS, who encourages and supports us in all our initiatives. I feel greatly privileged to introduce the resource person of the webinar, Professor St. B. Mathews. Professor Sen is the Director, Center for Employability and Corporate Relations, and Associate Professor, Kristu Jayanti College, Bengaluru. He is a life skill and soft skill trainer and has conducted more than 100 training programs. Professor Sen is able to network with more than 200 companies and placed more than 30,000 students in the last 20 years. His certifications include Lean Six Sigma Green Belt certification, Certified Trainer in Life Skills by Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, Certified in Digital Marketing by Google. He is also the recipient of the Best Faculty Award from IQAC Academy. We are privileged to have Professor St. B. Mathews as the resource person of the day. I extend most hearty welcome to you, sir, to this webinar.
Thank you so much.
I extend a warm welcome to Dr. Mathews Chitterley, IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Ginny Thomas, Mr. Teacher Mathews, Mrs. Sharina KB, Coordinators of Career Guidance Cell, to this webinar. Let me take this opportunity to welcome faculty members, students of our college and other colleges, and all participants to this webinar. Hope that you'll have a fruitful session. Once again, a hearty welcome to all of you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss. Now, with immense pleasure, let me invite our beloved principal, Dr. Bridget Paul, who is a strong pillar of support for all of us, for the inaugural speech. Ma'am, please.
Good morning, all. Respected resource person of the day, Professor St. B. Mathews, Vice Principal, Reverend Father Dr. Xavier CS, IQAC Coordinator Dr. Mathews Chitterley, Conveners of Career Guidance Cell Dr. Renu Jose, Dr. Ginny Thomas, Mr. Tijo Mathews, Ms. Sharina, faculty members, and my dear students. The famous Chinese philosopher Confucius once said, "Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life." This man of wisdom was talking about the very importance of choosing the right career, a career according to one's interest, aptitude, and skills. In today's world, there are a lot of opportunities for students to choose from. New areas are emerging day by day. But to take advantage of the situation, students must equip themselves with the required competencies like knowledge, skill, and experience. I'm very happy that the Careers Guidance Cell of KE College has come up with this webinar, Career Readiness through Competencies. I welcome the eminent resource person, Professor Senbi Mathews, to KE fraternity. I congratulate the conveners, Dr. Rino, Dr. Ginny, Mr. Tijo, Ms. Sharina, and IQAC coordinator, Dr. Mathews Titelli, for taking all the efforts to organize this webinar. I believe that this program will truly enlighten our students to actualize their career goals. I conclude and hereby declare the webinar is inaugurated. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite our active principal, Dr. Father Xavier CS, to felicitate the virtual gathering.
Thank you, and very good afternoon to one and all. Respected Principal of KE College Mannanam, our beloved Bridget Paul Madam, and the resource person of the day, Professor Senbi Mathews.
Thank you.
And Career Guidance Cell Coordinator, Renu, and HOD of Economics Department of KE College, and all other my colleagues and my dear students and the participants. Again, I welcome you all to the KE College family. A warm welcome to KE College Mannanam. Especially the resource person of the day, Professor Sen B. Mathews, Director and Professor of CECR, Kristu Jayanti College, Bengaluru. I cordially invite you with a warm heart to KE College Mannanam. Hearty welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I congratulate the Career Guidance Cell for conducting such a webinar on career readiness through competencies. I really congratulate them. And though Reno teacher is head of the department of KE College Mannanam Economics Department, she is taking much pain to conduct such a webinar on the development of our students of our college. I really congratulate the team, especially Dr. Renu and Dr. Ginny and Professor Teacher Mathews and Mr. Sharina. I really congratulate and appreciate you for all your efforts. And for the students, I came to know that already 249 participants, 250 participants are here. At present, it is 250. It shows 250. 250 participants are here. And for your information, I would like to mention certain things. My dear students, everyone, especially the students, wants to have a fulfilling career. But in order to achieve this fulfilling career, what we have to do? I would say, first of all, you should follow your heart. You should follow your heart in the sense you should follow what you think is right. So following your heart means working on something that matters to you. It is something that you do not because of you have enough money, but it is because of your love and your care towards it. So first of all, in order to have a fulfilling career, first of all, you should have follow your heart. And secondly, you should live in its fullness. I mean, you should live your fullest potential. It's not enough just to do what matters to you. The key to living in your fullest potential is to develop your skills. So in order to develop your skills, you have to be curious. I mean, the curiosity will develop, and curiosity will help you to be to achieve a good career. And you don't say that something is boring to you in your life. Saying that something is boring is killing your curiosity, and since it closes the door of the possibilities. So don't say that something is boring to me. Never you say that. And above all, you should ask questions, and make a habit of asking questions every day. So often we take things for granted that we accept things as they are. So you don't do so. Build the habit of digging deeper below the surface. and the tool to do that is asking questions every time, and above all, try to make things fun. Don't just look at the serious side of the things. Look at their fine side also. And above all, you have to be a versatilist. A versatilist means someone who can easily adapt to new situations and quickly develop the skills necessary to excel. So be a versatile in something, and always make quality efforts, and make always measure things comprehensively. That will definitely help you to achieve a fulfilling career. And for the students, I just mentioned something, and Professor Sen will explain you things more elaborately. And he is the director of CECR, and he can give you much advice on this career opportunities. And once again, I congratulate and I appreciate all the faculties and all the students behind this webinar. And may this webinar be a grand success. And I wish you all the best. May God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Father. Now I'm pleased to invite Professor Sen B. Mathews, the resource person of the day, to deliver the presentation. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Is it audible? I am audible to everybody?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I will quickly start off with my presentation, and just give me a moment. Good afternoon, respected Principal Dr. Bridget Paul, respected Vice Principal Father Dr. Xavier CS, IQAC Coordinator beloved Dr. Matthew T. Telly, the Coordinator of Career Guidance Cell, Dr. Renu Jose and her team, respected teachers who are from the teaching fraternity, and beloved students of KE College Mannanam, and all the participants from other colleges. Extremely happy to connect with you all. So I was thinking about a couple of points, and very rightly said by Dr. Bridget Paul and Father Xavier CS. So I wanted to reiterate what he said. He was talking about curiosity. He was talking about a boring negative attitude. He was talking about asking questions and how to make your mind very, very positive. So myself, Sen B. Mathews, still in the learning process, and being in Kristu Jayanti for last more than a decade, and my experience in industry and in the career office. So I thought I will share with everybody my insights, and I don't have a very big presentation, but I have certain case studies which really help you to think in the right direction. So I am from Kristu Jayanti College, and today I am in KE College Mannanam. This photograph I have taken from your website. So Kristu Jayanti College, it's a most happening place when it comes to college. We are a very young college, with one of the youngest college in India to get autonomous. Recent India Today survey, we are ranked as the emerging college of the century in arts, science, commerce, and humanities. And I was going through the website of KE College Mannanam, and my former principal, Reverend Father Jose Kuti, who is my friend, philosopher, my guide, my mentor, studied his pre-degree PUC from KE College Mannanam. The other day I was interacting with a couple of leaders from the industry in Bengaluru, and they were very happy after seeing the poster of this webinar. They told, I am an alma mater of KE College Mannanam. So together we have decided to come out with this webinar. I don't have a very big presentation, but I've got something to tell you and to engage at the end. Now, in Kristu Jayanti College as well as in KE College Mannanam, there is life. There is life. And life is a spinning cube. Father was talking about your mindset. Father was talking about curiosity. because of COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of challenges are there. It is a turbulent world. There are a lot of problems happening. Final year students are worried about their career. Companies have freezed or frozen their hiring pattern. The people who have already got an offer, they are thinking whether I will be onboarded in the company or they will revoke or cancel my offer. So world is going through a very, very turbulent situation. So I say, even though there is life, life is a spinning cube. And in life, we all want to be happy. So I'm not engaging right now. We will engage at the end. We all want to be happy. So when we are happy, what will happen? We will be productive. We build meaningful relationship with us and with around us, and we feel really, really great. That is the end result of being happy. Now, one more life principle, let me tell you, life is short. So you have to do certain stuff that really matters. I don't know, after discussing with the Dr. Renu, I know that commerce students are there, economic students are there, but I'll focus on all the verticals. So my principle to you is life is short. You need to seriously plan. You need to come out with a strategy and do stuff that really matters. In life, you can fly high. You can take a decision, I will not fly. You can move forward. You can move backward. Attitudes can break you. Attitudes can develop you. You can strengthen your wings. You can break your thorns. Everything is possible with life. That is why I said life is short. You have to do the stuff that matters. Now today, after discussing with the career guidance cell of KE College Mannanam, after talking to Dr. Renu Jose, we have come out with a topic which is called as career readiness through competencies. Now there are 2 points here. One is from college, how I can be career ready. Second one, how will I apply the competencies to transform from campus to corporate with flying colors? And I'm 100% sure that this presentation will definitely add value to your career, because yesterday night I was sitting till 2 o'clock and thinking and pondering on the presentation, and each and every slide I have taken time to prepare. Even though I have taken pictures from online, different sources, but I have taken a lot of time to prepare because I was empathizing with you. I was empathizing with myself. I was empathizing with the students of KE College Mannanam. So I was able to think same like what you were thinking, and the end result is this presentation. Now, when you talk about career readiness, it is nothing but competencies which will help you to transform from college to corporate. Let us make it very, very simple. Okay, certain competencies which will help you to transform from college to corporate. When 500 people are attending a campus interview and you are getting a job, you have certain competencies which transformed you to get a particular job. So you will ask a question, out of 500, why only one? We will see that in the later slides. Now, how competencies will help you to be successful in college, successful in your personal life, successful in your career, successful in your academics. Now, again, there are 2 points, career readiness and competency. Now, competencies will give you that readiness. Then I say X, Y, Z, or anybody in KE College Mannanam is career ready, and competencies is going to help you. Now, everybody, now let me make it very, very clear with everyone who are faculties, who are fathers, who are teachers, everybody. Competency, the word itself combines 4 pillars: your skills, your behavior, your knowledge, and your attitude. So when you say you are a competent student, I presume that you have got knowledge, you have got skills, you are a person with very good behavior, and you have a very good attitude. So career readiness is what competency that transform you to a corporate world. Competency means combination of knowledge, skills, behaviors, and attitude. Now, this is what I've taken lot of case studies. Looking at the picture, you know, you have Tendulkar and you have his guru Achrekar. That is the first competency, let me tell you. You have got 99 percentile of mark. You study in a big college. You have everything, but if you don't have this competency, you will not be successful. I'm sure that Dr. Bridget Paul, Father Xavier, Dr. Mathews Telly, and Dr. Rinu and her team, and everybody will agree to this particular point. Now, when Sachin Tendulkar reached greater height of his career, every time he used to remember his teacher who gave him the first cricket bat. And when he scored 10,000 runs, he came back and he touched the feet of his teacher, Guru. So the first competency which I am going to tell you is a leadership competency which is called as gratitude and thankfulness. Many times you think that if I score 90 percentile, if I study in a good college, if I've got a good communication, I know everything, but you fail in your life. I am going to tell you a lot of case studies. So first one is gratitude. And how does it work? It gives you a thankfulness mind. You will be thankful to yourself, thankful to KE College Mannanam, thankful to your teachers, thankful to the society, thankful to the parents, and thankful to God who gave you an opportunity to do so many things. So first competency, let me tell you, is a leadership, which is a fundamental leadership competency, is gratitude. Let me proceed. Then the second one, self-awareness, and how it is going to help you. And you all are aware, what do you mean by self-awareness? Knowing yourself. When I say knowing yourself, you have to explore, you have to sit, you have to assess, you have to think about yourself, and you need to do an accurate self-assessment, which will help you to understand yourself through self-control, trustworthiness, consciousness, adaptability, orientation, and initiative. So self-management competency, what will I say is, make them highly, you will be aware about yourself. And external people will be aware about yours. That is how you connect as an individual when you go for a campus hiring. When you speak with self-control. You speak with trustworthiness. You have a conscious mind. You can adapt to the employer. You have lot of achievement and orientation. You are self-driven and you have that initiative. So let me tell you, self-awareness competency, how it works. Let me go through. You know your strength and weakness. You know to introduce yourself. You know your likes and dislikes. You know your goal. You know your mental models. That is why during campus interview, all these questions come. If you lack in self-awareness competency, 200%, when you introduce yourself, the employer know you are not prepared. You are not aware of yourself and you lose the opportunity. I have been in the industry for 8 years. I was with Accenture. I was in the talent acquisition. And when students come for campus recruitment, the first 2 minutes, we evaluate and take a decision whether the candidate to be taken in or to be rejected. So self-awareness competency is going to help you. That helps you to take a decision. You make a very good resume. Now, from the childhood, we have a habit. A teacher will give you homework. You love a pencil. Night, I wanted to write that assignment, but that pencil is not there. Because that pencil is not there, I will not write the assignment, and you will get beating and a nice punishment from your teacher. Same thing we continue here. till our graduation or post-graduation, how can you be successful? So very, very important is self-awareness competency. Second one, communication. Very, very important. See, verbal communication, a dialogue, self-introduction, very, very important. Let me give an example. If I ask people today, because it's a virtual, I'm not taking time. If I ask you about communication, self-introduce yourself, people will say, I am Sen Mathews. I am studying my BCom in KE College, Mannanam. I am from Kerala. I did my +2. I did my 10th. My father is so-and-so. My sister is so-and-so. My hobbies are, thank you so much. Will you get a job? 200% you will not get a job. So how you apply self-awareness and communication? When you apply, your self-introduction goes like this. My name is Sen Mathews. My career objective is to get a job in a financial domain. I want to become a tax analyst. See the focus, see the objective, career objective. Because my dream is finance, I have taken BCom as my future career. So employer will be in your campus to hire you for tax. Then you talk about in BCom, these are all the tax subjects which I have studied. I have done a project in this particular area. Then your hobbies, your family. Then finally, when you conclude, what you say is, I am looking for a long-term commitment in your organization. Correct? That long-term. So communication competency will help you verbal. Object communication is your dress, your tie knot. Kinesics is your entire body movements, your fingers, your gestures, everything, the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you nod your head, everything matters. Oculesics is the role of your eyes. Looking at your eyes, we can tell you whether you are telling truth or you are telling lie. Chronomics is the use of time. Haptics is touch. Vocalics, when I talk about vocalics, is nothing but the supporting tone, the voice modulation, the rhythm that you use. So communication is all about verbal, object, and how it will help you. Tomorrow, think that you are stepping in for higher studies or you are stepping in for a job. See, you will have a high trust, you will have a high focus. So you follow a formula when you apply self-awareness and communication is win-win. You are able to collaborate because you have done a thorough research about yourself. Accurate self-assessment. You know what to speak, what not to speak. You are mission-driven. You know the mission of the other party. You know the employer. You are very loyal, truthful, ethical, integral. There is high success. So let me tell you, my dear students, even though we are spending 1.5 hours, take it in your mind, and the presentation I'm very happy to share with you at the end. Now, how it will help you? Introduce yourself. Tell me your strength. Tell me your weakness. Always you should justify your weakness with the steps you have taken, as rightly said by Father. Be very positive. Don't think that it is boring. So you say, for example, time management was my weakness. I understood that things will not work in that direction. So I applied time management grid. Now I have a timetable. Now I do everything on time. So you have a weakness, time management, you justify with a statement. What steps you have taken to overcome that, your achievements. My dear students, please don't sit idle. Do a certification course, do an online course in Coursera, MOOC, Udemy, IAM, everything is open for you. Then why you took a so-and-so specialization? Why marketing? Why banking? All these things you have to sit, and how does it work? Very, very important. Group discussion. Very important. It helps you in interview. It helps you to understand email etiquettes, presentation etiquettes, telephone etiquettes, dining etiquettes, facial expression, and grooming. Now, people think, as your faculty rightly said, I am studying in a good college, I have got good mark, I will crack. Will not work. So this competency will help you to crack. How many of you read newspaper? Now let me tell you the GD topics, red and blue. How will you speak? Other day we had Morgan Stanley, which visited IIM Bangalore and Kristu Jayanti College. They come for our 2021 batch, not 2020, 2021 batch campus recruitment. Companies hire Johnson & Johnson, which come to IIM Bangalore and Kristu Jayanti College. Their topics are grass is green, sky is blue. Speak. How will you speak? So that is the pace in which things change. Read newspaper. If you're a marketing student, be thorough with marketing concepts. Don't have that fear. Be confident. Father was talking about that curiosity. You should have that curiosity mindset to read, understand. Email, facial expression, grooming. Because of time, I am going through. The third one is global awareness. Many students go for a campus recruitment and they say which role you are applying to, probationary officer. What is that role? I don't know. Because you don't have awareness of that role. See here. Global awareness, understand the company, understand the role, understand the responsibility, understand the salary structure. If the company is offering 5 lakhs and they ask you what is the package, you say, my career guidance cell are very clearly given the job description and in that it is mentioned 5.2 lakhs. I am aware. Accurate assessment, I am aware. Otherwise, you will say package is 5, you will ask for 6 lakh, you are rejected. Location, you are from Kerala, are you ready to work in Bangalore? Not 1 day, 2 day, part and parcel of your life. Please check with your parents. Please check with your yourself. What is your plan? You are comfortable working in Bangalore, working in Chennai. Location, adaptability, flexibility, research about the industry, line of business. If it is tax, if it is assurance, if it is a risk analyst, if it is an analyst, if it is a communication specialist, data analyst, big data, no, everything. Website research about the company. So how is current business awareness and all the terminologies, we call it as glossary. How does it work? Companies ask a question, why should I hire you? If I would have come, we had a very nice chat. 25 questions. If you sit and ponder and do accurate assessment, you are in. 200% you are in. Why should I hire you? It talks about you. You should not talk about the company. Why you want to join my company? What is that fitment? What is that culture you possess and the company? Then you research a website, you say, why you want to join my company? Sir, I was going through your website. I was taken away by the credo values, trust, integrity, ethics. And I was pondering in my mind. And I am also a person with ethics, values, and integrity. That really motivated me to part of the company. What do you know about the role? If it is a sales officer, I don't know. Sales officer means it can be channel sales, it can be direct sales. If it is a channel sales, you should say wholesaler and different channel, retailer, kirana stores, route riding, everything is a part of your role. So are you ready to relocate? So now see, your self-awareness, your communication, your global awareness plays a very important role. So I don't know whether you are able to understand students. I know students with a 90% of mark rejected in the first level because he is not having that awareness. But a student with 70% of mark, very, very average, getting a job because of his attitude. So very, very important is your third one, global awareness. Then we talk about thinking, analytical thinking. We talk about your critical thinking, thinking about thinking, unlimited thinking. Now, I don't know whether you can solve this. Just see if you can solve this entropy game. We use our left brain. How many of you use the right brain, which will help you to crack your aptitude test? So you should, I'm going for walking, I'm going to gym, I am going for a exercise. But how many of you are giving exercise to your brain? See the answer. I don't want to. So when these type of questions come, you need to rearrange in such a way that it should not come side. See, 3 and 4, they are inside. 1 and 2 in diagonal. 6 and 7 is inside. 5 and 6 is in line. So this is the answer. See the answer. So how you quickly think in less than 5 seconds? is called as an entropy. So lot of exercises you have to give. And as Albert Einstein very rightly said, education means training of the mind to think. So we should really motivate the young talents to think. Now, this is a question from Google. I don't know whether you can solve this. If anybody solve this, you can quickly make a note in a piece of paper. If you solve this through Renew ma'am, you can talk to me. I am going to give you a gift. You have to solve this. 5 plus 7 plus 6 is equal to 405. 4 plus 8 plus 3 is equal to 882. 9 plus 4 plus 2 is equal to 401. What is 6 plus 9 plus 3? This is the question. I will also share this question looking at the time to Renew ma'am. You can take it from ma'am. Now, these type of exercises will help you to be very, very creative. You have a logic mindset. You have a creative mindset. So that is the order now. Step-by-step procedure and creative thinking. Disciplined, self-directed thinking. Okay, coming out with new ideas from existing or a new idea, completely new idea. We call about the creative thinking. Okay, and you analyze something to improvise it in everyday language, outside the box, thinking about thinking, unlimited thinking, divergent thinking. So these type of exercises will help you to be disciplined, to monitor yourself, to have a corrective mindset. Okay, now I want everybody to have this 2 skills, 2 C's, creative and critical, so that you conquer the world. How does it work? Aptitude test. Now, I told the example of a pencil. Last moment, if you take Edgar Thorpe or any aptitude book, you will not be successful. Why I told aptitude test as the end? This is a test based on critical, creative thinking, problem solving, decision making competency. How you take a decision less than a minute. 50 questions, 15 minutes. Wonderlic aptitude test. How many of you are aware about all these aptitude tests? And if you practice on a daily basis, you apply your left brain, you apply your right brain, and you become highly competent. But I am talking about competency. I am talking about self-awareness. But lot of events will distract you, will divert you from your focus. I don't know why it happens to the present generation millennials. When you are taking a book, sitting, your friend will call, gone. You have a campus recruitment, I don't know, there is lot of disturbance and there are lot of opportunities for you. COVID-19, I have placed more than 100 students in top tier companies like Pricewaterhouse, Target, all package of 6 to 7 lakh. It is possible if you have that curious mindset. Go-getter attitude, never give up attitude. That was rightly said by Father as an introductory message. Ask question to yourself. Which all areas I lack? Now, how many of you know this particular person? His name is, he's from Chennai. See his mother. Quickly, I will tell you, you all have money to go to college, KE college. This boy had only one trouser and a shirt. His mother sells idli in the streets of Chennai. And I want your college to bring this particular person. I will also help you to get this person to inspire the young talents. He will come every day morning at 4 o'clock, help his mother, go to school. He completed his school, PU. He told, Mama, I am not going for work. I will help you. Mother told, no, I will go to 6 different places. I will work for you. He got admission in BITS Pilani. He got admission in IIM Ahmedabad, which is a dream for many. Hearing to his speech, Hillary Clinton, United Nations Secretary General, cried. He told, it is my mother and Italy, gratitude and thankfulness, which helped me to reach this position. Let me start a chain of hotel which sell only Italy, 100 crore turnover company. His name is Sharath Babu Velumalai. See how he is loving his mother. Gratitude towards your parents. Very, very important. Now, world is full of choices. You can go for a job. You can go for higher studies. You can sit at home. You can start your entrepreneurship journey. You can be a farmer. You can be a planter. You can go for acting. You can simply sit at home. You can waste your time. You can spoil others. You can indulge in unethical practices. Choice is yours. Life is short. You have to do the stuff really matters. So please select. That is one thing I want to tell you today. Please select. Have that curious mindset. Ask questions how you can differentiate. I can add a lot of text, but I know that webinar adding text will not add value. But looking at the picture, there are green but red. How you can differentiate? Why you differentiate? To change. If you want to be the same, you cannot be career ready. If you want to apply competency and to change, then you will be career ready. Okay, now quickly, let me ask a question. I'm talking about so many things, but do you have the time? That is first thing I want to tell you. So competencies are there in one side, career readiness on other side, but I don't have time. No, sir, I don't have time. Assignments, I have to go to college. I have to talk to my parents. I have to talk to my friends. But you have 12 hours, 24 hours. I am also having 24 hours. If I have time, definitely you have also time. Now, very, very important is your time management grid. So I expect everybody, I know that you all will be applying time management grid to, for example, when you are using a mobile phone, you have some technology called as how you clean your system to get some space. You delete certain unwanted information which you don't like. Why? To get a space. You spend a lot of time in deleting a lot of photos to get a space. In the same way, when you apply a time management grid, see here, which is urgent and important, you have to do it. Not urgent, but important, campus recruitment, higher studies, taking a specialization. We come here, important. So not urgent and important, you have to make a personal SWOT analysis and try to understand. You have to seriously plan for it. See, these two quadrants you see, urgent, not important. Not urgent, not important. Please delete from your smartphone. When I say smartphone, yourself. Then you get a time. Then you make a beautiful timetable for yourself. Effective time management. Then, see, you have got space. You have made a timetable. Then you become happy. Then you are motivated and energized. You can sacrifice. You cares about developing yourself and others. You have time and you are willing to commit time because you have a happy mindset. Then you develop a good match. And finally, you become a competent student. This is what I want to tell you. So everything is interconnected. Now, let me tell you, very, very important. Do you have time? You go for a time management grid. You delete certain areas which is not at all required for your career. You make a timetable. You become a happy person. You are motivated. You have the energy. Now you can sacrifice. You develop yourself and others. You can commit a lot of time and make a good match. So very, very important is a priority matrix, which is very, very important. What to do first, what to do next, what to do later, and don't do. So you make a priority matrix. How does it work? You are able to make smart goals for your life. Now, even if you have not started, this is the right time to start, and my interaction with you will not stop here at any point of time. You need a support through your career guidance cell. You can reach out to me because I am also a part of CMI family. I studied in a CMI school. Reverend Father John Tuttle was my principal. I am from Kerala. I am from Palakkad. I studied in a CMI school. All my studies in CMI institution, and I know the values. Today I'm here because of CMI education. So you make a specific timetable for yourself. Yes, ma'am, any disturbance? Hello, Renu ma'am? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you make a smart timetable which is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So that is what, then you are able to transfer knowledge, skills, values, and attitude for yourself. Then you become a competent. Now, quickly, let me take you. When I would have come, I would have asked you a question. What is the purpose of studying? Number one, to sell yourself. Second one, you need to match with employer expectation. Third one, you need to have a leadership. So competencies will help you to be career ready, to sell yourself with the employer, to match with their expectations, and they will look at you as a leader. Okay, see, you become a terrific leader. You are approachable, you are down to earth, you are motivating, you are dependable, you are trusting, you are empowering, you are a good listener, you are kind, you are encouraging, you are genuine. You are able to understand. Now in my experience, certain things which I have noted, 4P, you have to plan, prepare, practice, and present. Any company, any higher studies, plan. When I say plan, self-awareness competency, communication competency, global awareness competency, self-management competency, problem-solving competency, decision-making competency, coping with stress and emotion competency. Okay, effective communication competency, empathy is a competency, interpersonal relationship is a competency. So with that competency, how you plan, how you prepare, how you practice. Sometimes you don't know certain concepts. You need to collaborate with others. That is where you prepare yourself. So all these competency, teamwork competency. Now there are 5 C's. You need to choice, you need to collaborate, you need to communicate, apply your thinking skills. 5 C's for success. Now looking at the time, I'm going a little faster. Always find a mentor for yourself. When I say mentor, somebody who can help you throughout your career, then you become a thought leader. Very, very important. You need to find a guru for yourself who can guide you, steer you, drive you, motivate you in the right direction. Then you become a thought leader. See, how many of you are using ID Battle? Son of a laborer, son of a coolie. He become a 500 crore turnover company. Best Foods, ID Foods. His name is Mustafa. He had passion and motivation. He studied in BITS Pilani and IIM Bangalore. Such a good friend of mine. You should get people like this to talk to you. Highly influential because they had competencies. They were able to connect with their career and they transformed from college. A coolie's son, how can he study in BITS Pilani and IIM Bangalore? He always talks to us. See here, open-minded. I don't want to tell the name of this person who became a pioneer in software applications. Open-minded. Always be open-minded to learn. Focused. I don't want to talk about Jeff. You all know about one way or other you are connected with Amazon. You should be focused. How competence help you? Competence help you to have a passion, motivation, open-minded, focused, not afraid to take risk. That boring attitude, what father said. No, it is boring. Why can't you give a try? Take risk. You should be willful, self-belief, hard work, disciplined and dedicated. You should be Sharat Babu, adaptable and flexible. You should have a very good market knowledge, subject knowledge about the industry, right? Very good money management. See, Warren Buffett. This is Dr. Anand Madanagopal started a company, Cardiac. You should be highly innovative, and make the right connection. There is no age. This age, if you started a company in Bangalore, which is called as Arta Galata, Subodh Shankar, right? They all have exit preparedness, LinkedIn. See, if you fail, you come back, you start a new venture, exit preparedness, and daring. You should be daring. You should have the charm and charisma. And finally, when you plan, do, check and act. Every time this principle, Deming cycle, is very important. Now, let me tell you quickly some case studies. Michael Jordan. Many schools teacher told that he will not be successful. But this trainer, teacher, Mr. Dean Smith. See him? Coach was always there for me whenever I needed him, and I loved him for it. He taught me not only basketball, about life. So identify a mentor for you, and one day when you achieve, you will say that teacher was with me. She or he not only taught me the knowledge, skills, values, but he or she taught me about life and thankfulness. See the gratitude. Great people always have that attitude, body language. See, Usain Bolt, everybody knows about him, a school dropout, but his principle, like Bridget ma'am, I'm giving an example of Dr. Bridget Paul, identified this particular boy in the school and called a tax practice leader who was also an athlete to train this person. He was a school dropout, not good in studies, but he was a very good athlete. Okay, then in Jamaica, you never had a opportunity. So they went to Kingston. The teacher or the trainer also went with him, gave him a lot of opportunity. And finally, he became the fastest person in the world. And see his quote, no matter how far you get ahead of me, I am going to catch you. That is my mentality. That is one thing everybody lack. You are all gifted to study in KE College, Mannanam. Never blame your institution. And career guidance cell is only there to support you, assist you, not to guarantee placement for each or every. We are not a job portal. We are not an employment agency. We are there to support you, to guide you, to steer you in the right direction. But you should change your mindset. How far you get ahead of me, I am going to catch you. That is my mentality. Now, again, quickly, PV Sindhu, the first world championship title she got. See her trainer, stay positive. That is her attitude. Stay positive. You fail. 100 times you fail. 101 time you regain power. Bowman. See here, Bowman, who is the trainer of Phelps. See how they transformed that individual into a great. Now, let me quickly, before I sum up. Renu ma'am, I have another 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then we will go for a question and answer session. Okay. Now let me quickly conclude. Conclude is the final few slides I have. We have seen about competency. We have seen a lot of case studies. Now I talk about empathy. You will ask me in career readiness through competencies, what is this empathy doing? I already said empathy is a competency. It's a life skill which will help you to transform from college to corporate world, understanding pains and problem of yourself and others. Now, let me give an example of Canon, this camera. If you buy this camera, Canon, you will see in the front a lot of AV, TV, M. So always they have a mindset. There are a lot of people in the market who don't know about camera operation. In the catalog, everything is mentioned. So even though they are a pioneer in manufacturing camera, they are pioneer and number one market share in camera field, but they always have a camera mindset. That is why so as a student, you should always have a mindset of a beginner. That is what I want to tell you. We should have a mindset of a beginner, and you should have empathy, very good eye contact, very good facial expression, very good posture, very good affect, a good rhythm, very good hearing mindset, and always you should respond. Positive note only I say here. Now, how empathy will help you? It helps you to negotiate, to collaborate, to be creative, to feel safe, to emotional connection, identify your needs. And let me tell you, when I started applying design thinking and I found empathy, definitely that 5C is going to work. I give to my students a choice. There is a lot of communication. There is a lot of collaboration. There is critical thinking and creative thinking for me as well as for my students. So a lot of choices we have. Again, as a student, you need to have a choice and you should select the best one. You should communicate. You should collaborate. You should apply thinking skills. Then user-centric. Now, tomorrow when you go for a campus interview, employer is expecting something. You have prepared something else. there is no good connection. So I want to give an example of 3M. That's also our recruiter, 3M. Now see the Scotch Brite. Many people know Scotch Brite which you use. So I was looking at, as a company, looking at everybody, and they have got more than 30,000 innovations, more than 50,000 patents with them. That is the company, innovation driven company, 3M. The glue stick, everything is a part of 3M. The sticker, the tapes, notepads, everything 3M, because they were user centric. So tomorrow, you as a user centric, when you look at an employer, you should come out with a self introduction which the employer like. You should talk about your achievement which the employer like. You should talk about your character which employer like. Values, everything should go hand in hand. And for that, you have to plan, prepare, practice, and present. And you have to observe. Very, very important. Here, I give an example of Tata Nano. Ratan Tata was standing in his balcony looking at a family going through in a two-wheeler, 4 people, it was raining, met with an accident. Suddenly, he thought of that innovation. That is how Nana came into the world. So you should be user-centric, you should be employer-friendly, you should have this observation, then you apply your critical thinking, communication. See, collaboration, creativity. That's all about your success. Now, please apply design thinking to your career. That is very, very important. And go through a lot of literature which is there in the thing. Apply lot of thinking skills. Because as Steve Jobs rightly said, design is a funny word. Some people think design means how it looks. But of course, if you dig deeper, it's really how it works. It also applies to your career. And finally, you become a learning organization. Your thinking pattern will change. You will become a master in one area. Your mental mapping will differ. Your vision will change. Now you study in KE College Mannanam. Your vision and your college vision and your vision of the teacher, everything will be, we call it as a shared vision. Then you finally become a team player. And that is what I want to tell you today. And from disconnection to connectedness, to linear to circular, you emerge. You talk about synthesis, you talk about relationship. And finally, some points I will tell you before I conclude. Now, competencies will definitely help you to achieve greater heights in your life. Now, competencies will definitely help you to have a very good career. So lock down your focus. So do you have time? Time management grid. Make a timetable, make smart goals which will work for you. Success happens in the dark. So you have to spend a lot of time in your room, in your class, some place where there is no disturbance. And finally, you come out with flying colors. Progress never stops. So never have a give up attitude, go-getter attitude. Have a vision, have a dream, have a big, hairy, audacious goals for you. Bring the pain. If teacher is shouting at you, it is for your good. If the career cell is shouting at, it is not for good. If you fail in one company, that is good. You learn from that mistake and you make a timetable and prepare. And you master the process, aptitude test. 99% of mark. If you fail in aptitude, you cannot go for GD, you cannot go for interview, you cannot go for other process. So the now new normal is virtual recruitment process. So the entire recruitment process of pre-placement talk, your aptitude test, your technical group discussion, your technical interview, your HR interview, background verification, and your offer is squeezed into 3 levels. So you should be highly competitive. That is what I want to tell you. Master the process, layer your big goals with short-term goals. Every day you have to work. Every week you have to work. Every month you have to work. Every quarter you have to work. Then you become successful. Bring the noise every day. When I say noise is, there should not be any pause. Sometimes people will shout at you. Sometimes you make mistake, but you should be very, very active. That is what I say. It all matters. And you say that every day I sit in the dark and work because it matters. You have to do the stuff which matters, and how to use failure to light the fire of success. Learn from your mistakes. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. It's a very important point. Acknowledge and celebrate the wins. So that is the presentation from me. I'm going to stop my presentation and open the floor for discussion. Renu ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Students can unmute and ask question related to interview, career, higher studies, anything they can ask.
Okay, sir, there's a question arised. What are the percentage of getting placed through campus during the COVID-19 situation? Are companies willing to hire through campus?
Okay. Oh, your question, ma'am?
No, sir, it's asked by Lakshmi Priya.
This is a question
Lakshmi
from your
Priya,
end?
one of our participants.
Okay. What is the question, ma'am?
What are the percentage of getting...
Again, can you tell me?
Okay. So what are the percentage of getting placed through campus during the COVID-19 situation? Are any companies willing to hire?
Okay, understood. Now we'll make it. Now this student is a pre-final year or already completed student?
Lakshmi Priya, can you unmute yourself and ask? Okay.
Sir,
please unmute.
Final year student, sir. I mean, I'm...
Okay. Lakshmi Priya, it is an excellent question and I appreciate your attitude. This is a very great attitude of asking a question. There are a lot of companies which are ready to, for me, 2025 companies have lined up. If you ask me for my BCom, I have Deloitte, I have KPMG, I have EY, I have Grant Thornton, already lined up for 2020 hiring. Since I have already connected with Renu ma'am, and we will support, and also a CMI institution, I am there to support, and companies are there to hire you. That is one. But second thing, there will be a delay in the hiring dates. Now, I am in Bangalore, I have a competitive advantage. Not the case of your place. So, because since it is virtual, there are, but I want you to work on what course you are doing, BCom or economics?
BBA, sir, from Kristu College.
Which college?
Kristu Jayanti College.
Oh, my student only. My student have joined. Okay. Then thank you for joining. I will update you. Nothing to worry. I will update you. But keep focusing on your competency. When I say your communication, your basic concepts. So we have already 4 or 5 companies which have lined up. We will do the hiring. Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any other question? I want specifically from KE College. I want student to even chat and Renu ma'am will ask the question. Yes? They can unmute and ask, not an issue. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, myself, Amal Albert Jose from Second MA Economics, KE College.
Okay. MA Economics.
Sir, I am Economics.
Okay.
Final year student.
Very good. Yeah.
Sir, my question is the spread of this COVID-19. People work from home itself. So we entered in an IT era itself. So, sir, my doubt is, will there be any decline in job opportunities for students from this commerce and arts branch?
No. Let me tell you. You need to be focused. When I say you, it includes you as well as your career guidance cell and everybody, including me and everybody. There will be not a big dip, slight dip in the number of students hired from each college, because majority of the companies, till the vaccine come, I wanted to tell you, till the vaccine come, have asked people to work from home. So you should be in a remote environment. Recently, some people who have joined, they are given laptop, they are given data connection, and they have asked to work from home. Number will not go down. That is what I am telling you. What are the areas where you lock? For example, MA Economics, you have an opportunity in TCS. You have an opportunity in Target. MA Economics. You have an opportunity in Infosys. These are all the companies hire, and EY. I don't know whether they come to your college. I think KE College, EY will be there. So they hire people for a vertical which is called as engagement, management and support. So you should have a clear understanding about which are the companies hire MA Economics. And as a student, what should I do? You should not be worried about because of COVID, whether I told an example of a pencil, no? So I will be searching for the pencil and I will not have a priority matrix. So your focus should be which all subjects I am studying, what are the career opportunities available, what all competencies will help me to be a competent student, what all additional certifications I can do, how can I improve my communication, get a role. Then the new norm is it will become very competitive. Earlier 500 people, 50 will get an offer. Now 500 people, only 25 will get an offer. So that 25 should be highly competitive. So there will be a dip in the number, but nothing to worry. There are a lot of opportunities coming for freshers. Just wait for the vaccine to come up. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you
sir.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can even send a chat message. I will answer. Anything related to your career. Let me also give you a case study now. So I will give you a case study of one campus recruitment which I did for a company which is called as Johnson and Johnson. Okay. Now, please don't answer. Looks very funny, but I want to tell you. Final interview. So the HR head sits in Mumbai, and four of my students were attending the final interview, and I did in my computer lab. So the first student attended the interview, and the HR asked, okay, I want the answer in the chat box. The HR asked, why you want to join my company? Why should I hire you? Then the candidate said, I am a college captain. I have studied with high percentage of marks. I have lot of involvement in extracurricular, co-curricular, lot of achievements I have, and you should hire me. That is the first answer given by the student. Second student told, I am from a defense background. I have studied in different places. I am adaptable. I am flexible. I can communicate well. I don't have fear. I can take risk. Please give me a job. The third student, very, very average student. Okay. He said, I still remember my mother. I'm going to looking at that time. See the reasoning I'm talking. I still remember my mother applying Johnson's baby oil powder. Whenever I go to school, I'm able to see the Johnson's baby powder and oil in the cupboard. Whenever there is a new baby born, we go to a medical store and we buy Johnson's baby kit and we go and gift it to somebody. I came to know that Johnson & Johnson is coming to my campus. It was my passion. I was dreaming. Now I started loving, and that is my future career. He got the job. That is what I am going to tell you. Self-awareness, global awareness competency, what the employer like. Many people said I have got 95% of mark. So there are around 90 to 95 questions. Answers you will get only when you do an accurate self-assessment and how you connect, that interconnectedness I'm talking about. Okay, so let me tell you, nothing should stop you. Please ask questions. Even if your communication is weak, today is an opportunity for you to ask. We are there to support.
Sir, I have completed my degree in BCom this year at KE College Mannanam. My question is, in this situation, which course should I select to get a job for future?
Okay, now let me tell you, Danya, what is your plan after BCom, higher studies or job?
My preference is job.
Okay, now you need to fix it. Job.
Yes.
Where are you right now? Which part of Kerala?
I am Kottayam.
You are in Kottayam. Now, what sort of research you are doing? What sort of opportunity? How you do a research? I'm asking you. That is what I told you very clearly. Career guidance cell is only there to support you. We need to find our own opportunity. COVID scenario is there. But what you are doing to get, how you source the opportunities? What you are doing, you tell me.
I prefer I going to study SAP program.
No. That and all additional certificate. Now, Danya, there is an opportunity in a company. How will you know that there is an opportunity? What you should do?
I should
That
search
is my question. How will you search? Where you will search?
in
Okay.
websites or.
Okay. Now, don't waste your time. For a BComs, you have a notebook and pen?
Yeah.
You take your notebook and pen. I will tell you the tips, which is for all the BCom students.
Yeah.
You take your notebook and pen. See, predominantly for a BCom student, there are around 10 to 12 companies which hire. Now, Danya, my question is whether your parents will allow you to work in Kochi or in Bangalore. Kottayam, we don't have a company. Kochi, Tech Park, will they allow you, or in Bangalore, where they will allow you, or they will not allow?
Kochi, no problem.
No problem. So you fix it. The second one, that is all about self-awareness. Number one, I am looking for a job, fix it. Second one, I want to work in Cochin, fix it, no change. Third one, write the names of company which are there in Kochi. EY, KPMG, Thomson Reuters. We call it as Refinitiv, REFINITIV, Refinitiv.
REFI?
NITIV. Then Synthite. Spelling? SYNTHITE. Synthite. THITE. Then in Tech Park, there are few companies. Now, for example, go through the website of these 4 to 5 companies. Okay? Yes. And since I am already in touch, I want you to, through your career cell, you meet Reenu ma'am and share your profile to my ID, so that I will also refer you. That is called as collaboration. Okay. So sir, go through the website and you upload your resume there. When you upload your resume, one thing I want to tell you is it should be really formal. Your photograph should be portrait. Your career objective should be there. So before you upload, you share your profile to me through Reenu ma'am. I will edit your profile and give you. You understood? Okay. Yes, so because when you upload and when the company rejects, you cannot apply for next 6 months. That is a lock-in period. Yes. So you should be double careful when you upload your resume in a company website. So these 4 companies you apply, and 100% one company will call you. Then comes telephonic interview. Very, very important. So certain questions I will tell you for everybody. Introduce yourself. So when you introduce yourself, very important is your name, your career objective, why you have taken BCom, BBA or MCom, what all achievements you have, what all subjects you study, what all your hobbies, tell me something about your parents, why you are looking for a job in my company, what can you contribute. Thank you so much. In less than 3 minutes. For that, you have to sit and write. You understood? So career, building a career, now you will get a job. 10 years from now, you build you are an expert in tax. When you look back, that area, human capital taxation, becomes your career. Now to get a job, you should do a lot of homework. And finally, you blame KE College Mannanam, you blame Kristu Jayanti College, you blame your teachers. It is absolutely wrong. You should always appreciate your teachers. Now for this webinar, how many times your faculties talk to me? How many times Reenu ma'am talk to me? Because they are serious about your life. That is why there is a webinar. We are connecting. So there are certain steps. You can also take my email ID and connect. I will tell you the steps where you can. So simply take the resume, you upload, your resume will not be shortlisted. They will remove it from the bucket. So it should be a strong resume with a covering letter, with a clear purpose, with a mission statement. That is a career objective. You will be highlighted. Then comes interview questions. All these 10 or 15 interview questions you prepare, then you will not be panic. You have done the homework. You will get a job. And go through the company website. Okay, there are a lot of companies in Kerala which hire. Now, my students, 15 people have already joined Kochi KPMG in this COVID. Other day, they were called and given the lab. And one more request to everybody is, whenever you get a job, your laptop should be in your name. Wi-Fi connection should be in your name, because many of the companies will reimburse. So if it is in some other people's name, you will not get the money. So when you get a job, when you are in a company, buy everything in your name. So Danya, we will connect. I will guide you and ensure that you get a job. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, next. Can you one more time the names? I will tell the names. Somebody asked Jonah Mol Saji. Can I tell the names once again? You have, see, there are 10 companies. You see if they are in Cochin. I will tell you one by one. You can make a note, or I will send it to Renu ma'am. Leave it. I'll send it to Renu ma'am. Okay.
Now let me invite Dr. Ginny Thomas, Coordinator of Career Guidance Cell, and who's heading the Department of Physics, for a few words of gratitude.
Okay. Respected Principal of the College, Dr. Bridget Paul, Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Xavier C.S., Honorable Resource Person of the Day, Professor N.B. Mathews, IQAC Coordinator, Dr. Mathews T. Telly, Coordinator of Career Guidance Cell, Dr. Renu Jose, Mr. Tijo Mathews, Mr. Arena, all faculty members and dear participants of the webinar. We are now at the concluding session of this very informative webinar on the topic Career Readiness through Career Competencies by our eminent speaker, Professor N.B. Mathews. Let me enter into my duty first. I extend my sincere thanks to our respected Principal, Dr. Bridget Paul, for your valuable presence and for inaugurating this webinar. Thank you, ma'am. I express my words of thanks to our beloved Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Xavier C.S., for your words of blessings and guidance. Thank you, Father. Actually, we are enlightened by the very informative talk on the topic by our speaker, Professor N.B. Mathews from CEC Kristu Jayanti College, Bengaluru. Actually, I am very happy to inform you, sir, that your session was very interesting and you dealt with the many aspects of fundamentals of leadership competencies like gratitude, self-awareness, creative and critical thinking, time management, focusing, etc. Hope the concepts gathered from this webinar will be very useful for our students to mold a very bright future and career for them. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for your session, and thank you very much, sir, for making this session very wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
I extend my thanks to the IQAC coordinator, Dr. Mathews T. Telly, for all his help for arranging this webinar, and special thanks to the coordinator, Dr. Renu Jose, for making all the efforts to make this webinar a great success. And thanks to the team members, Mr. Tijo Mathews and Ms. Sharina and Mr. Shibin Simon, for all the technical help offered by him. And I thank all the faculty members of K College Mannanam, and my sincere thanks to all the participant students who made this webinar a great success. Hope you will make the best out of this seminar and will make a smart timetable for you and will make a bright career for you. Thank you all.